So welcome back if you're coming back, and welcome if it's your first time. So there is this thing about somebody ending up falling off grace because of all the hideous things they did to you. Just because they felt you were not good enough and you needed to be wiped off from the surface of earth. I mean, according to them, you don't fit enough to be existing, so you need to be destroyed and evaporated into thin air. But at the same time, this same person wants to siphon your energy because they feel they cannot have the same thing just like you. And not only that, they want to share the siphon energy with someone of their choice who apparently was supposed to be you, but they refuse to accept that reality because of their negative thought towards you. It's just that your both of your upbringings are different. That's why. And moreover, just because you let go of the connection, because it is how dare you walk away, you can't do that. They feel you need to be punished for doing that. So they went about doing all kinds of plans and activities to try and restrict you, with other people collaborating. People whom among them were people you never knew, who you knew people who you knew. And even some of you have people who knew you too collaborating just out of jealousy, and they can't stand the thought that you might get to be better than them, or they can't stand the thought that your blessings are coming to you, or you are blessed in any way. So the whole plan and plot was just to restrict you from getting any kind of blessings and make you feel unworthy by trying to stop any blessing to reach you. And by doing that, and they were going to use you. And there is a lot that had been done behind the scenes just to make your life a horrible mess, so that you never get to even have a breather even for one day. They needed you to be always getting frustrated and depressed from all their activities towards you, so that they could siphon your energy. The more depressed you were going to be, the more happier they were going to be, and the more prosperous they were to be. However, you didn't back down. You didn't. Each and every time you fought back and did not actually react in the way they expected you to. You took what they sent to you or did to you and used it to your advantage, and it was always regeneration for you. Remember that? I guess I won't get tired of reminding you that you could do that, because sometimes you tend to forget, and I'm here to remind you that each and every time you forget that you can regenerate. So you fighting back was not what they expected, and it just spoiled their plans and started making people start figuring out what they were doing. While before people were collaborating, they started asking questions, and this made them start panicking. So to try and confirm the lies they spread about you, each and every time they kept sending cloaked minions to come and entice you to siphon your energy, and the plan was to dump you when they felt they had extracted enough from you, or if they thought you were totally drained and there was nothing to extract from you anymore. But what happened? The minions started questioning when they got to know you better each and every time they interacted with you. And some of them even started getting affected by your personality and your character and the way you are. Some of them backed off, but some of them still wanted to punish you. And some particular characters were lucky enough to gain a certain trust from you that you allowed them somehow in your world, but still not really getting too close for any kind of intimacy. Like, for example, one in particular nearly got your whole trust because they looked as if they were also supporting you in your purpose. They looked genuine, and it felt as if they were also experiencing almost the same thing as what you were experiencing. The truth was, there was this group that had been formed, and they made a deal among themselves of who would get you before any other. I guess it had 3 individuals, one being your ex-associate. Let's call them that. Because that was all that they were. You had no intimacy with anyone. No, you didn't. And they had lied about that. And this particular one who thought they had gained your trust, what they didn't know, take it as how it resonates. Masculine, feminine role can change according to who you are. What they didn't know was that they had also been set up so that they would not win the deal among the three. Just to pump their ego up, several minions had been sent to them to make them feel as if they were most wanted and that they had a choice to pick anyone they wanted. And because of this, they were set to a trap where they got deeply tied to one of the minions, making them feel responsible and have responsibilities they could not run away from. It was meant to make them emotionally bonded in such a way that they would have to give up on you. And they did that, thinking they had won greener pastures with one of the minions. But unfortunately, that was nothing but a setup that really worked and made them lose the deal. And the person who set them up knew from beginning that they were bound to fail and just watch on while still pumping their body to do what they were doing and distracting them from the truth. Take what resonates, okay? And that way, with one person off, they were to step forward and pretend to be the savior when they thought you would be feeling broken-hearted and abandoned. But unfortunately, God just didn't let you go by in ignorance. Unfortunately for them, He didn't want you to be in ignorance. And you were informed of all that was to happen, so that is why you were not taken with what was being offered. You had been instructed to hold back and watch the events. You knew that that person was to come somehow into your life. You knew that you had been sent to help them out with which you did. Otherwise, they would have been devoured by people's revenge over them because of what they had done to some people in the past. But your presence and support allowed them to be protected. You knew that there was some walk away that was to happen, although you couldn't figure out how it was going to be, because you also knew that there was supposed to be another choice also for you, but you couldn't see how that would happen too. Your job was to not get too involved with the minions and just watch patiently the evolution of the events and detach when you were supposed to. So when you walked away, the downfall started for them. Because as long as you were connected to them, they were protected. But when you were not with them, they started getting their karma. And unfortunately, some of them blame you for their misfortunes, not really seeing that they did all that to themselves. And it has nothing to do with you. They should not have come for you right from the beginning, especially when you had done nothing to that. And on top of that, you even helped them out. That's right, you did nothing but just to walk away from drama in search of peace while they don't want you to have any peace. For no reason other than that they are just egoistic. And they will keep having that karma as long as they continue attacking you or doing their antics against you. And not only them, the people who support them in the lies and antics too will face the same karma. And you need to just go on moving forward, because that is what is needed of you. And you know what you need to do. You are already informed of what is needed of you. And your blessings are definitely given, in the sense that you're just being waited on to reach the timeline where the blessing is waiting for you. Just get in alignment with what is already yours. And for the ex who started the whole drama, they are also getting their karma as well. So anyone who comes for you for no reason will get their karma, one way or the other. It might be early, it might be later on, but still all of them will get their karma. And some are getting their karma. They are in the process of being in the karma. And for you, in order to be in alignment with whatever you are supposed to be with, you have to feel it as if it's already done. Feel it to your bones. and know for sure that it is what it is and it is already done. It's just there waiting for you to reach it. You know what it is. Just feel how it feels as how it is just in front of you, and keep doing that until you get aligned and it starts being just something that you are already on. You stop feeling as if it's something strange or something you're waiting and it will be something that would owe you. Feel it until it starts feeling normal. So with that, I'm guided to stop here, and I hope this helps someone understand things clearly. I don't know who you are, but I hope it helps you. So until next time, have a great day, and with much love, God bless.